It makes me sad when I see people that I know, whether I know them well or not, and they can recall the statistics of a random sports player from 1990 or 85 or, you know, even farther back than that, but they have no idea who James Joyce is or any other author for that matter, Flannery O'Connor. Today, there were two guys at work, and for the last hour and a half, they've been arguing about Pacquiao and this other guy, I can't remember his name now, boxers, I guess, I don't know. And then when I was leaving, they were arguing about LeBron James and Kobe Bryant, and who's the better ball player now, like who's the best, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I mean, you know, if you want to like sports, that's great. I'm fine with that. I don't like sports. I don't like watching sports. I like the physical activity of sports is great. I like playing soccer and, you know, going out playing football with friends or something like that. That's cool. But watching professional sports and memorizing statistics and fantasy football and all that crazy stuff that people do, I know that people think it's an opinion thing, like, oh, well, you just don't like it because you just don't like it, which, no, it's not good. It is, you know, and you can hate me for saying that, and that's okay, but it's not good. You really literally don't gain anything from knowing that information. It's not anything, you know, beneficial to you as a human being on this earth, or if you believe that there's more life after this, it's not beneficial to your eternal progression either. And it just is unfortunate that that's what America has come to care about more than science and math and literature and art and all the other things in the world that are so much more important and beneficial to the human race in society and to our individual selves in creating better personas, more cultured, more well-rounded, more interesting. You know, I mean, when all you can talk about is sports, you're a boring person. It's just like if all I could talk about was writing, which I know it seems like that's all I do, but that's what this vlog is kind of devoted to. But if all I could do was talk about writing and nothing else, absolutely nothing else, like I had no opinions whatsoever on politics, or I didn't know anything about science at all, or math, or culture, or anything, I would be useless. You can't just devote yourself to one thing. I mean, you have your main focus, where for me, it's writing, and some of my friends, it's playing music, which is great. But, you know, you gotta, like, be well-rounded as a person, and when you limit yourself to stuff like professional sports, I mean, that's like having, like, negative information. It's taking place of regular information that should exist inside you, and that's all you're left with, you know. You go up to that person, you say, you know, hey, what happened in 1945? And they're like, I don't know, it was a year. My parents were born that year, if you have old parents, you know. It's insanity. Anyway, that's all I have to say today. It was just really frustrating listening to them talk about it, and I was sitting there with another one of my coworkers, and we were just talking about how we could not believe that they just kept talking and talking. They weren't really talking, they're more arguing, you know, playful argument, not anger or anything. But I couldn't believe it, that they just kept going and going on and on about these people. Mayweather, that was the other boxer guy. I couldn't believe it. It was insanity to me. So, don't be like that. Be well-rounded. Learn new things. Try to learn something new. If there's something you ever wanted to try that you never have done, do it. Like, I want to start trying to paint, because my dad's been painting a lot, and I've never felt that I had the skills to paint, but I feel like I always approached painting that I had to paint the way that he did, which is stupid. I could just paint whatever I want. So I really want to try painting, just like I want to go get a welding torch, and I want to start doing metal sculpturing. I mean, I do the wire sculpture, but I really want to get sheet metal and start doing stuff. You know, try something new. Step outside the bounds of your experiences that you have had already. I was reading Flannery O'Connor's book, Mystery and Manners, or Mysteries and Manners, I can't remember. Anyway, it's a great book on writing and how to write. And I've never, sorry, my listening to music and my brain just died. Sorry. She said something that I thought was really brilliant, and I've had this experience before in a film class. And she said, in order to be able to see as an author, because that's what you do, you can't have ideas, you have to see. You know, William Carlos Williams always said, you know, no ideas but in things. You have to step outside of writing and experience other arts, like try painting, or sculpture, or, you know, music, or something, like another way to see the world. Even science. I think science can be considered an art, because there's a beauty behind science. but step outside of the bounds that you're used to in order to help you see the world better so that you can capture that on the page with the pen. And I think that works with anything. If you play music, go try, you know, something else. If you do painting, try something, you know, like, do something else. Go, if you're, all you do is art and science and everything, go hiking, go camping, you know, do other things. It's important to make yourself, you know, more well-rounded. That's all I can keep saying. You know, the wheel doesn't work if it's a square. It has to be shaped and shaped until it's this nice round shape so your car can go, or your bike, or whatever you do. So anyway, be a better person. Dang it. I will try too. I won't. Maybe I will. Anyway, more traffic. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.